Hello folks and welcome to HiFi News, and before we dive into the HiFi News I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas because this will be the final video of this year. I'm going to be finishing just a bit early because I could do with a rest. I'm knackered. You can tell, it's the bags under the eyes. So this will be my final video of the year. I'll be back in January with probably another news item, because what I want to do is, well, I'm catching up a little bit. I realize I'm sort of a little bit behind on my videos. So for this video, there will be no hints and tips, no readers' questions, because I want to plow through and catch up with some of the late news I want to get through. So there'll be a bit more news in this particular video. I'll still give you a trivia question, so never fear. And same again in January, the first video of 2023. I have, just to celebrate the Christmas festival and to get into the spirit, some rather civilized adornments. I'm sure you'll agree. We have, to my left, a reindeer and also an angel. And on the right, we have a Christmas fairy. So, love and peace, folks. Love and peace. So, to begin this video proper, we're going to have a trivia question. And to move away from the mass consumerism element of Christmas, let's talk religion, shall we? And the trivia question is this: which veteran rock star who was raised by a father who was a pastor and who credits his Christian faith with rescuing him from alcoholism played King Herod in a star-studded 2018 revival of Jesus Christ Superstar? Have a think about that one. I will give you the answer to this trivia question at the end of the video, but for now, let's do some news. And we will begin with Audio-Technica. The company is celebrating its birthday this year, its 60th year in the business, and the company has unveiled the AT-LP 2022 turntable. With only 3,000 units available worldwide, and each one is actually numbered, this twin-speed turntable arrives with a 30mm thick, high-density clear acrylic chassis, supported by height-adjustable isolation feet, and it runs off a belt drive motor. Hanging off the carbon fiber tone arm is a VM95 cartridge with a Shibata stylus. The tone arm can be adjusted for vertical tracking, and as you might expect, it has an anti-skate control in there too. Out now, the AT-LP 2022 is priced at £999 or €1,199. I have requested a review sample, but this is a limited edition thing, so don't hold your breath. Next up, we have some speakers from ELAC. ELAC has announced the Connex DCB41, a new active stereo pair with a variety of connection options, as you might expect. Now, as I say, there's a fair amount of connectivity options here, and they're all found at the rear of the active unit. So you'll find HDMI ARC with CEC functionality, and you get a pair of RCA inputs that can be switched to access the internally fitted phono amplifier. You also have optical, and there's a USB-B port for connection to a laptop, plus a subwoofer output and a volume knob. Bluetooth is also included, which supports the apt-x codec. These speakers are powered by a 50-watt amplifier. The amplifier is connected to the mains via a figure-of-8 power lead. Color options include black, walnut, orange and blue, combined with a matte painted front baffle and removable grills. On the front is a long throw mid-bass unit plus a tweeter with a waveguide. A bass port is fitted to the rear. Arriving with a remote control, the price for this speaker pairing is €529. And if you want to see contact links, I will put them below in the description. Next up, a little news item from Sonus Faber. This one is pretty short and sweet because Sonus Faber's 7-strong Olympica Nova collection, well, you can now get that collection in piano black. And that's basically it. But just in case you were not aware, this 7-strong speaker collection includes a stand mount, 3 floor standard designs, 2 center channels, plus an on-wall model. And this is the second iteration of Sonus Faber's original Olympica collection. The Olympica version is out now, and I will put some prices on screen now. Next up, we're looking at a portable speaker. Specifically, we're looking at the studio portable speaker from a company called Bocs. The Bocs Studio is a retro-styled, rather colourful portable speaker. Created by the brand's founder, a sound engineer by the name of Johnny Williams, the Studio features built-in streaming services including Spotify, Deezer and Amazon Music, internet radio, wireless connectivity and a dedicated app called Undock. This is a battery-fed unit with a typical running time of 15 hours from a single charge. Available in pink, orange, green, black and white, it offers dual-band Wi-Fi connectivity plus Bluetooth 5. Control is offered via a button interface on the top, plus you get a built-in LCD display. You'll also find a 3.5mm auxiliary input and a USB Type-A socket. Additional features include a built-in alarm clock and sleep timer. Price for this box is basically £149, although I see on the website there's a bit of a deal going on, and so you can buy the speaker for, at the moment, £129. Again, I'll put a link below so you can have a look yourself. Next up, we have a news item, especially for those who have reel-to-reel players. What we're looking at here are new 7-inch carbon fiber reels from a company called RX Reels. US-based RX Reels is releasing a new 7-inch reel, one that aims to resist wear and warping. These new reels are made from carbon fiber, and carbon fiber, in case you don't know, arrives in many different grades, the highest quality being aviation grade, which offers the best strength and durability. Now, this particular grade is very expensive indeed, but RX Reels manages to grab cast-offs from the local military and aviation manufacturing industries. According to the company, and I quote, "The material is new, unused and high grade, but it's often not big enough for their purposes, so it gets scrapped. But it's absolutely perfect for ours. So we upcycle it to make our reels." These particular reels should last a lifetime, in fact. They are scratch resistant and will not warp or bend. They also arrive with precision-made aluminium hubs that spin truer and avoid tape scrape, and hence protecting your vintage tape. Price, well, you're looking at £134 each or $149 each, plus shipping. There are 10.5-inch versions available with a choice of 6 finishes priced at £215 or $239 each, or £179 for the finish-free studio reel, and that's also available for $198. Now, if you're a vinyl lover, 2022 will be the year that Mobile Fidelity had a few trials and tribulations, but I'm here to talk about the company's new speaker designs. The Source Point 10 speakers, because that's what they're called, is a result of 18 months of research and development, led by Chief Speaker Designer Andrew Jones. What Jones and MoFi have done here is to develop a two-way speaker using an original paper 10-inch concentric driver. Now, the driver size was chosen apparently to minimize cone movement while producing deep bass as an essential trade-off. The tweeter part of that is a 1¼ inch soft dome with a wide roll surround to extend low and high frequency response, and that includes a large diameter voice coil. The Source Point 10 uses what's called a twin drive magnet system to reduce distortion and increase accuracy. You'll find a 2-inch thick front baffle that sits in front of a cabinet made from 1-inch thick MDF panels for the sides, top, bottom and back. The cabinet itself has an internal volume of 50 litres, and that's there to add bass extension. It's pretty sensitive too, as this speaker at 91 decibels. You can pick these speakers up in January of 2023, priced at £4,500. There are dedicated stands available, and they are priced at £550. And that's it, folks. That is the HiFi news for this particular Sunday and also of this year. And before we go, and before I leave you to your turkey and Christmas pudding, the trivia question. And let me read out the question one more time, which is, which veteran rock star who was raised by a father who was a pastor and who credits his Christian faith with rescuing him from alcoholism played King Herod in a star-studded 2018 revival of Jesus Christ Superstar? And the answer is Alice Cooper. Real name Vincent Fernier was brought up in the Church of Jesus Christ and grew up to become a lead singer and earthly representative of Alice Cooper, in which capacity he outraged Mary Whitehouse and other moral arbiters with his stage presentations. Now, this aging individual describes himself as a born-again Christian. Now, I want you to have a lovely time, a lovely Christmas, whether that's in Bethlehem or Boston or Barnsley. Now, during this Christmas, I want you to put your feet up, do absolutely nothing at all except eat too much and drink too much because, well, there'll be plenty of time in January for regrets and guilt. In the meantime, have a lovely Christmas, look after yourself and the ones you love, and I will see you in January. Maybe a couple of pounds heavier, but hey, that's Christmas. And let me leave you with a festive image or two and a little bit of Christmas jazz. Until next year, 2023, bye-bye for now.